Hey guys, this is Mythic Burritos and thanks so much for tuning back in. And today we're going to be doing the second episode of our Modern Warfare Remastered weapon review. Now before we get into the video, I just wanted to say I have a quick correction. I meant to put the M4 carbine in second after looking back at my reference sheet. I realized that it was in second, so I am sorry about that. That was my mistake. So the M4 is actually the second best in the category, which makes it even better. So yeah, moving on to today's weapon review, we're actually going to be reviewing the legendary AK-47. The AK-47 was first put into service in 1949 with the Soviet Union and is still used worldwide today. It's also a gas-operated select-fire assault rifle. In-game, we mainly see the classic version with the wooden furniture stock and handguard on the front of the weapon. The AK-47 is widely considered to be one of the more overpowered weapons in the category, but what do the statistics have to say about that? So let's start off by taking a look at the damage. Now the damage with the AK-47 is actually very strange because if you add a red dot sight or a suppressor to the weapon, it actually decreases the damage at long range. Now without either of those two attachments, it is actually 40 at close range and 30 at long range, and that actually puts it in second, tied with other assault rifles. Now if you put the red dot or the suppressor on, it is still tied in second, but it is actually 40 up close and 20 at long range, which is very strange, but either way, it is still powerful at close and long range. Now moving down to magazine size, it is once again tied for first with 30 bullets. That's obviously very useful, nothing wrong with having 30 bullets. Sadly, there are two assault rifles, like I believe I said in the last episode, that do not have 30 rounds, and it's kind of a disadvantage, but it's also kind of not. Once you look at the statistics of the weapons, it's not too bad, but we'll get into that later. Now moving down to the unlock level, it is unlocked at level 4, so once you unlock create a class in the game, you actually keep it forever. Even if you prestige, you will always have it unlocked. So that is one really positive thing. This actually places it second, by the way. And it's really positive, and I really like that about this assault rifle, that it's one of the few that you unlock and keep permanently, just like the M16 and other weapons, which we'll see later down the road. Alright, now once again tying in with the magazine, its starting ammunition is 30 and 60, and its maximum ammunition is 30 and 60, which again places it in first with the magazine size. And again, always having more ammo is better, so always try to go for bandolier to get that maximum ammo. Now moving down to reload time, this actually has a huge disadvantage at this point. Loaded, it is 2.5 seconds, which places it fourth in the category, and unloaded, it is actually 3.25 seconds, which places it fifth in the category. Now those aren't really good numbers, and really it's really not that noticeable, but statistically it shows it's one of the worst assault rifles reload time wise. So if you're looking for a fast reload, definitely don't use the AK-47 because it's going to have a pretty slow reload compared to some of the other assault rifles. Now moving down to rate of fire, it once again has a pretty big disadvantage on this point, placing it fifth. It has 705 rounds per minute. Now, it doesn't feel that slow, but statistically, obviously, yet again, it is one of the lowest ones. But if you're looking for a fast rate of fire, trying to kill as fast as you can, you might not want to use this one, but it's high damage. I personally feel like mitigates for that and gives you a pretty good time to kill, regardless of the rate of fire or not. So either way, I think it's still very powerful. Now moving down to the final category, which is recoil, it is medium, placing it once again in fifth. Now I personally feel like it is very controllable for being a medium, recoil. I feel like the view kick is the main issue with it, and you're gonna have some difficulty at longer ranges with that, but up close you're definitely gonna be accurate. So don't worry too much about the recoil, at least up close, but if you're at a distance, you're going to have to try and control the view kick as best as you can. Now where does the AK-47 place in the assault rifle category? It places fifth. Now being a very, very powerful weapon, for sure, it is not the best weapon in the category, as you can see. And it is placing fifth, unfortunately, as I love this assault rifle. And it is a lot of fun to use, but it's just not as good as some of the other assault rifles you're going to see later in the series. But yeah, anyway guys, let me know what you think about the AK-47. Where do you think it should place? And yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next review. Peace.